Namaste to all, a very beautiful question. I wanted to know the source of our thoughts. Where do they emanate from? Also, why is it that we get good or bad thoughts? Is it due to the guna of Prakriti or is it inherent quality of Jivatma to have thoughts? And why are some Jivas good and why are some evil? And what motivates a person to do good or evil? And where does the motivation to do good or evil come from? Please explain. So, a whole philosophy of yoga is asked by this questioner, but it's very important to understand. Number one is there is no good Atma or bad Atma. Atma, Jivatma is always, as I made a video, Jivatma is Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta. Every Jivatma, whether it is yogi or it is bhogi, every Jivatma is same. My Acharya always says, everyone is same, everyone is Jivatma, everyone is Nitya Shuddha Buddha Muktaha iti. All the Jivatmas are same only. But how we term somebody as bad person or bad Jivatma or good Jivatma is based on their intellect, based on their mind and intellect. So if our mind and intellect is having impurity, then we are Duratma. If our mind and intellect are pure, then we are Mahatma. That's a definition in the Vedic Dharma. How somebody is Mahatma, how somebody is Duratma, based on our own thoughts, own actions, own karmas. So here, what is the source of our thoughts? First of all, please understand, every one of us, all of us, we can become Mahatma because all the Jivatma are same. The only thing difference between a yogi and a person like us is how they utilize their time towards Parama Moksha. They understand that this world is filled with a lot of dukkha. They understand that whenever I take the Pancha Vishya, which is eyes or ears, whenever we come into the Vishaya, then Vishaya Sukh will be there. I am eating a gulab jamun, nobody can deny that this gulab jamun is dukhi. Even yogi will not deny it. But a yogi understands that based on if I eat the gulab jamun, he will also eat, we also eat. The difference between a yogi and a bhogi is while eating the gulab jamun, yogi does not derive sukh from it. We derive sukh from it. Yogi will understand the taste, yogi will understand the form, yogi will understand the effort made in creating that gulab jamun. He will understand and appreciate everything, but he will not derive sukh from it. We derive sukh from it. That is the only difference between yogi and bhogi. Main difference. संसार के विषयों से सुख नहीं लेते हैं. We take sukh from sansar. They do not take sukh from sansar. Sri Krishna Maharaj always says, and my Acharya always quotes this shloka from Gita, Atmaneva Atmani Tushtaha. A yogi, Atmaneva Atmani Tushtaha. A yogi is always satisfied in his own Atma. You give him gulab jamun, you give him mirchi, you give him anything, he will consume it. He will not derive sukh out of it, he will not derive dukh out of it. He will understand that I have to eat this to sustain my body. So he does not have expectation. Like, we eat one gulab jamun, we have icha, like we eat one spoon of ice cream. We have icha of second spoon, we have icha of second cup. Until and otherwise we are full. That I cannot eat more than this. Till that time we will eat. And then we will derive dukh out of later on. After eating full, then our stomach is full, we will get some other issues. And later on, again tomorrow the same time, we will get, yesterday the ice cream was very good, I have to get ice cream today also. This is our rag will start acting. The moment we start deriving sukh, we will get rag. Sukha anushaya rag hai, right? Wherever we derive sukh, rag will come. Yogi will not derive sukh, then therefore there is no rag in yogi. Yogi also will eat, he will also sleep, he will also do everything. The only difference between us and him is Atmaneva Atmani Tushtaha. He is santusht in his own Atma. How and why? Because of his tapasya. Because he understands that rag and dvesh I cannot escape. So he has gone through the entire process of Yoga Sutra and Veda Vidya and Yoga Vidya. He has understood how to keep themselves out of this, how to keep himself out of this Rag, Dvesh and Moh, Mamta. Then he focuses on Paramatma. He derives Sukh from Paramatma. Every yogi derives Sukh only from Paramatma. Apne Atma se or Paramatma se. Sukh derive karte hain. So this is the difference. So, okay, I've just got deviated to make you understand that all the Jivatma are same. The only difference between us and yogi is this, what I said. We long for happiness from outside environment. Yogi does not do that. A yogi will be, when you see a yogi, he will also talk normally. Like if somebody comes to my acharya, he will laugh, he will talk normally, he will ask, how are you, where are you working? He will talk very normally, but their antaratma is completely different. They have that, they have trained, they have done intense tapasya and intense, abhyas, training, intense abhyas to secure that बाहर के विषय से अलग रहने के लिए, so that they are always conscious there. So my acharya used to say, like, somebody may think that, I am talking to you. Yeah, I am talking to you, but my Atma is connected to Paramatma. I am talking to you. I have to do that vyavahar. What is that formality I have to do? But Atma is always engaged with Upasana. That is a very, very high stage. Okay, now coming to the question, what is the source of thoughts? See, thoughts always happens in mind only. Mind is the, not source, mind is the playground of thoughts. All our thoughts emanates inside our mind. But when Jivatma is not present, there is no thoughts in the mind, right? So Jivatma is the reason, and in fact Jivatma is only thinking through mind. Please understand, mind is not thinking. We say mind thinks. Yes, but the inner meaning is because of Jivatma, the mind is thinking. Jivatma actually thinks through mind. Because Jivatma is Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta. Jivatma, like, I put 1 glass sugar and mix in the water. The sugar will mix inside completely, it will dissolve in water. But the spoon will not dissolve. Why? Because spoon is mukt of water. Spoon is mukt from salt or sugar. So similarly, Jivatma does not mingle with anything. It is always mukt only, but it is submerged inside the cup. It is in the spoon, although it will not mix with water, it is inside the water, right? So similarly, Jivatma is the reason for mind to think. If Jivatma does not, like a dead man, will not think. So dead man cannot think, he cannot do any action. So Jivatma is the responsible entity for thoughts. If Jivatma does not think, mind cannot think. That's why Yogas Chitta Vritti Nirodha, when the Nirodha Avastha happens, Jivatma does not go out of the body. The yogi is also in the yogi is in the state of Samadhi, the final state of Samadhi, and yogi, the Jivatma exists, that he is able to destroy the thoughts, he is able to destroy. Niruddha Avastha means destruction of the vrittis. Thoughts is very, English words are very, cannot be understood properly. Sanskrit word is vritti. Wo Jivatma, that yogi has complete control over his mind and intellect. Complete control, even though he sees something which is suppose as yogi is doing tapasya, something is happening in front of yogi. Some picture is coming in front of him, or somebody is coming in front of him. He will not get disturbed. Why? Because of he is able to control his mind. He is a Indri Sanyami. That stage is called as Pratyahar. Even before he becomes a yogi, Mayacharya has written Yoga Sastra. Even before a Samadhi Avastha, Pratyahar Avastha will come. Pratyahar, Prati Ahar. Ahar means the food what we eat. But the food we don't eat only through mouth. We have food for our eyes, food for our ears. Skin food also is very dangerous, right? We want sparsha. We do sparsha, soft sparsha we need. That's also food only. So ahar, that is also ahar. Prati ahar. So yogi crosses the stage, and that is the stage where he becomes a complete Sanyami, Indri Sanyam. By intense, by Abhyas and Vairagya, repeating Abhyas and Vairaga, Abhyas, Vairaga, Abhyas, Vairagya, he understands the world slowly. He understands everything, and he focuses his total mind into Paramatma. He will use his thoughts towards Paramatma. Thoughts, not thoughts, vritti. His vritti is towards Paramatma. Slowly. And he will understand that I must use my body only for that purpose, what it is given to me. Yogi also will have family. Yogi also will have kids. All these things are okay because Paramatma has given us, even for a, like, if you see the history, many yogis were grahasthas. Sri Krishna was a grahastha. Sri Ram was a grahastha. Yajnavalkya Rishi was a grahastha. Many rishis were grahastha. They will use their body for their moral activities, but they will not get into trap of that. They will not get into momamta. So thoughts are originated. See, the question looks very simple, but it's a full philosophy we must discuss. So here thoughts are reason. The reason of thoughts emanating is because of Jivatma, but thoughts are vrittis. They are created in the mind. Jivatma ki ichha se hoti hai. Whatever thought I am thinking today, now today is 19th March 2026. 19th March is the day where my Acharya attained Samadhi. So today morning, after I woke up, I was thinking, oh, my Acharya attained Samadhi. So many years back he attained Samadhi. So how great he is. He's a great tapasvi. How much kurban he has done in his life for tapasya. We are unable to even forsake one time dinner or lunch. But if you understand yogi's life, yogi does not care for anything. He just cares for his tapasya and Paramatma. How much dedication he would have done in his life. So the thinking came. Why I am saying is, I wanted to think about my Acharya. So my mind thinks about my Acharya. So Jivatma is the reason for thoughts or vrittis. Jivatma ki ichha se hoti hai. Sometimes what happens, it feels that I am unable to control. Like some people will say, sir, I want to practice brahmacharya. Especially the college students, many people have written to me, but I am unable to control my sensual feelings. It's automatically coming inside my mind. Remember, it is not automatic. The ichha inside Jivatma exists. The ichha, silently we want to go towards brahmacharya, but the ichha is also towards Vishyavikar. Because of that ichha only the thoughts comes. Please understand that. Why the thought does not come for a yogi? Why it is coming for us? Because his ichha is not there. He has complete control of his desire, and his desire is focused towards Paramatma. So thoughts is emanating from, this is the reason somebody is getting good thoughts. This is the reason somebody is getting bad thoughts. This is the only reason why bad thoughts are coming. Yesterday I was discussing with one of my friends. So he was also telling, 4-5 months, tapasya goes on, but suddenly something happens, mind gets diverted. Suddenly something happens. Suddenly out of nowhere, some thoughts comes out. So that is due to what? That is due to our sanskars inside our mind. One is ichha, the other one is sanskar. This dimension you must understand. Anadivasanaya balavatvat. Kapil Muni's Shishya goes to Kapil Muni and he will ask, Acharya ji, you are teaching me Sankhya, you are teaching me Veda Vidya, Brahma Vidya for the last so many years. I am in your Gurukul for last so many years. But still I am unable to overcome my evil thoughts. So where is the problem? What is the mistake? Then Kapil Muni will write a sutra. Na shravana matra tat siddhi anadivasanaya bhalavatvat. You are listening to me, but you are not. Na shravana matra tat siddhi. Shravana matra tat siddhi. You are just listening to me, beta. You are going to Gurukul, you are sitting in front of me, I am teaching you Vedas, you are just listening to me, but what is the next step you are doing? You are not doing those steps. Your mere listening to me will not help. Why? Because anadi vasanaya balavatvat, the vasanas inside our mind, sanskars, vasanas means here sanskars, inside our mind is balavatvat, means it's so powerful. That is the reason some people are unable to control their sensuality. Some people are unable to control their anger. Some people are unable to control their ego, pride, because of sanskars. So, na shravana matra tat siddhi. Mere listening, every day somebody says, I am doing everyday Swadhyaya, sir, I am listening to your Acharya, I am listening to his bhajans, still nothing is happening. Na shravana matra tat siddhi. Mere listening does not help. After Shravan, Manan, nidhidhyasan, sakshatkar, 4 stages we always stop with the Shravan. We listen to Acharya. Oh, today Acharya is explaining. Okay, let me listen to Acharya. We listen carefully. After listening, we forget it. We don't do Manan Chintan. After Manan Chintan, the most important step is nidhidhyasan. Nidhidhyasan means confirming or deciding or doing. I will explain. I will paste one link. If you see this video until 15th minute, I will paste one link in the description. This is a video of Mr. Who is the Boss. It's a technical video, a mobile phone video. But that video you just see, this is called as nidhidhyasan. Very superb you would have done. Nidhidhyasan means splitting ourselves into two inside us. One side is paksha, other side is pratipaksh. One side says, okay, my Acharya taught me something today. So one side will say, I will not believe your Acharya. One side says, I am not able to understand Acharya. I am not believing Acharya. This is pratipaksh. The other side says, no, we must believe Acharya. Why? This guy asks, why? So nidhidhyasan means ping pong, understanding plus and minus of both and coming to a conclusion. And in nidhidhyasan, you will get stuck, you will get doubt. Acharya, you told like this, but I am not able to accept it. The moment you get a doubt, go back to Acharya and ask the question, or go back to some other disciple will be there who is more superior than you in terms of tapasya. Go to, maybe he knows the answer or she knows the answer. And even if they don't know the answer, go to Acharya and ask. So then again come and do nidhidhyasan. Then a nidhidhyasan karne ke baad nishchay ho jayega. Yes, Paramatma exists. Acharya says Paramatma exists. But I am unable to understand how Paramatma can exist. There is no Paramatma. I am seeing outside. So nothing is visible. Paramatma is not visible. Who has seen Paramatma? This is pratipaksh. And paksh is, okay, Paramatma does not exist, is it? So how you are born? I am born through my parents. So you have a creator. So this world also must have a creator. So this is paksha. Then pratipaksh. Paksha, pratipaksh. Finally we come to a decision. Yes, Paramatma exists. I accept the existence of Paramatma not because my Acharya tells me. I accept the existence of Paramatma because after listening to Acharya, I have done Manan Chintan and nidhidhyasan. And once you decide Paramatma exists, after that you cannot go back. You will not go back. You will be totally satisfied. So by coming to a decision, by this thought process, slowly our sanskars will get destroyed. काम वासना can be destroyed by understanding परमात्मा छोड़ेगा नहीं है, परमात्मा हमें दंड देगा. Like, coming to a firm decision, if I do this, he will not spare me, he will destroy me to ashes. And this is what he has told in Vedas. And come to that conclusion. After that stage, you will never do that pap or sin, or that evil thoughts will come. It will never come. But this is a continuous process, not because our sanskars are built over millions of years. We have to also focus on tapasya for thousands of years. See, in one janma, I'm 45. Yesterday I was thinking, I'm working from the age of 21 and I'm 46 now. Not 45, 46 now. So 25 years I am working. I have saved money, I have grown in positions, I have done my career, so many people, many team members are there, I'm working in a multinational. All these things are okay, but how much mehnat I do? 8 to 10 hours per day I do mehnat on this. But will it help me in the next life? Question mark. This is nidhidhyasan again. Really it is not helping me. It will not come to this money, this power, this position, this knowledge will not come to me in the next janma. So all of us are putting so much of efforts on that thing which will stay here only. But zero efforts on that thing which will come to me in the next janma, which will take me towards moksha. So this is nidhidhyasan. So does that mean that I leave the job and run away? No. But focus the amount of effort you do on the job, try to replicate the same thing in Adhyatmik Vad also. Then your unnati will be so high. So then by doing this, slowly, every one of us will be able to control our negative thoughts, negative vrittis, evil deeds, evil practices. But by mere listening to this video, maybe you can get inspired. What a video he has made. Okay, I will do this. Tomorrow again you will go back. Why? Because anadivasanaya bhalavatvat. So for this process only, we need a guru, we need a acharya, we need a samadhist yogi who is a paripurna vairagyavan. And under his guidance, we must steadily progress steadily progress. And please understand, Paramatma का दरवाजा हमेशा खुला रहता है. The only one entity which is always ready to accept you, even you do so gatiya kam, his darwaza will never get closed. The only thing is, he says that my darwaza is open, but you are not seeing towards this darwaza. So even though you have done so many bad deeds, I have done so many bad deeds, still the opportunity exists. Paramatma says in Atharvaveda, even at the 90 years of age, you are in the deathbed, you realize that, oh, I want to do tapasya, then also you can try. Please do that. So Paramatma gives so many inspiration in the Vedas. Deva savitah prasava yajna patim bhagaya. बार बार इसका प्रेरणा ले लो, इंस्पिरेशन ले लो यज्ञ करने के लिए. यज्ञ डज नॉट ओनली मीन जस्ट पुटिंग आहुति. यज्ञ मीन्स बहुत सारे मीनिंग है. यज्ञ हैज गॉट thousands of meaning in the Vedas, and all the meaning of the yajna will take us towards Paramatma only. So mere putting ahutis is not yajna. Yes, ahuti is important, but along with ahuti, what are all the things we are adding in the ahuti is bhavana, samarpan, pranidan. These are very, very important. So by practicing this, definitely we can overcome these evil thoughts and bad thoughts. So please go through my playlist Yoga Sutra. I have made several videos from Yoga Sutra based on my Acharya book. So please go through that. Definitely it will help you. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.